Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about why shotguns are broken in Valorant. And yeah, we're going to start with the Shorty. Basically, the Shorty is a 150 credit sidearm by the way. And this is probably one of the most broken guns in the game, and really not many people use it except for high ranks. People are very aware of how broken it is, in many cases anyway. And by the way, this is not a Jett guide, but if you are Jett, shotguns are even more broken because guess what? You have all those abilities, and it makes shotguns even more powerful. So basically, why is the Shorty so broken? Well, the Shorty, if we play close ranges, it doesn't really matter what weapon our opponent has. Bang, bang, they're dead, right? They have no outplay potential. There's nothing they can do. If they're willing to push into you, it's a free kill for you. It doesn't really matter. The only way you don't kill them is if you're too far back, but really you should be playing this close. You don't want to be like this close because then obviously they can see you, but like as close as you possibly can be. The only other way that you whiff, or the only way that you don't kill them is if you whiff, so like they run in and then you like flick off of them or something, which can happen, but for 150 credits, I mean, if you're just gonna have a classic, you know. So also another little trick you can do is, before the round starts, drop the Shorty, and then like say I'm playing Garage here, and then they end up coming A, and then right as the round starts, you pick up the Shorty, and now they're going A, so you might want to pick up the classic, because then you can actually take longer range fights. So basically, if you throw a classic on the ground and the game starts, and the round starts, the classic will despawn, but the Shorty will not. So that's why that is a nice little trick. The Shorty is completely broken. Again, if you're Jett, you can do some dash tricks. Basically, the most important part is learning like close spots you can play, and then not being afraid to play them. This is really good on eco rounds, so if you've lost first round, you can just buy a Shorty, play something close like this, or even like this. And yeah, if you have a teammate smoke, if you're not Jett, then that's really good as well. Again, predicting anywhere, just finding these close angles on different areas, and doing this always on eco rounds, pretty much you should be honestly doing. Even if you're not Jett, just trying to find some nice little cheese spots. It'll get you like 2 free kills occasionally, I promise you. And yeah, so next we can go ahead and move on to the Bucky, because it's the next one that's most expensive. Honestly, this is the worst shotgun in the game. It's actually one of the worst guns in the game. It's not really that good. The right click used to be the most broken thing in the game, but now the right click really, it doesn't do that much damage. So out of all the shotguns, this is one I would actually suggest to stay away from the most. I mean, comparing the Shorty to the Bucky, as crazy as it sounds, I actually would pretty much buy the Shorty, like, always over the Bucky. So if that doesn't tell you how bad it is, I'm not sure what else will. You can experiment with it. Again, it's a little bit farther range. It's a little bit better in some ways because you don't have to reload after every 2 shots, but pretty much its range is only slightly larger, I believe. That might be a lie, but it's nah, the drop-off's pretty similar. It does a little more damage at farther ranges, but you're still gonna need to be pretty close to kill people. So next we have the Menace, the shotgun of all shotguns, the Judge. So the Judge is very broken. In my opinion, it's one of the most broken guns in the game, outside of maybe like the Op, you know, and obviously the Odin's pretty good. You can't really, it's hard to say which guns are most broken, but in terms of raw power, the Judge is high up there, because this gun it wipe out a full team like in the blink of an eye. Sometimes even faster than like a Phantom or a Vandal can. So it depends. It all depends on your positioning and where enemies are coming from, and if they're willing to push into you. So this is also another good Shorty spot, by the way. Other good Shorty spots might be like up here, over here in this corner, just kind of chilling here. Again, you're kind of sacrificing yourself, but if it's an eco round anyway, you know, why not? So why is the Judge so good? Well, basically, you can tap it like this, and like if there's someone down there, I could kill them in like 3 or 4 bursts. So if you can imagine someone like right here, they're dead. They're dead if I just shoot them like this, or maybe just 2 of them. And then again, you can play these corners up here like this. For a Jett, we can come up here. This is absolutely crazy if someone on your team has long covered for you. And you have 7 shots. 7 shots of this nonsense. And this, look at the range on this. Like if there's someone over there, I could reliably kill them with like, if it's like a 1v1, like I would kill them right there within like 3 or 4 shots, 3 or 4 bursts or whatever shells of that. So yeah, like if you can't buy, if you can't buy like a Phantom or Vandal and your team's, you know, your team's buying, then go for the Judge. I'm not even kidding. This gun is absolutely broken. One thing that you want to make sure that you're not doing with the Judge is shooting it too fast, because I'll go ahead and show you. See how this spreads out? So you can actually notice my crosshair is getting larger after I shoot for multiple times in a row. So this is, I mean, this is just recoil control. This is a shotgun, so it feels like you can shoot a little faster, but you can't. You're gonna want to shoot like this. And you see how nice that is? That's... yeah, that's absolutely beautiful. So this is why shotguns are broken, specifically the Shorty and the Judge. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.